It's time for Sunny Park Colosseum, where, according to the description, it's a standard knockout battle, and we'll battle the Colosseum leader if we fight all 6 trainers. So, another Colosseum leader by the looks of things, and we're continuing with the double battles, which we've done since Neon Colosseum. Let's go. Starting with a Pikachu fan who doesn't actually have Pikachu on their team. Does happen pretty regularly that they do have like Pichu or maybe a Raichu on their team, but generally they have at least 1 or 2 electric type Pokemon. I think Charger would be good here considering 3 of them are weak to fire, although maybe 2 of Bronze, if you consider Bronzor might have Heat Proof as its ability. Spinny seems like a good idea because Bronzor might be weak to ground, also Flaffy and Luxio are. I think Dozer just because it can hit hard. And then I kind of want Pennington, but weak to Flaffy and Luxio, so that's not a good idea. Flower Power, probably not that useful against Kricketune and Ariados. Actually, I will use Flower Power.
Sunny Park Colosseum, Knockout Battle. Battle 1. A battle is about to unfold at this popular picnic place. They're ready to battle and are awaiting their trainer's orders.
Fire Punch against Bronzor, and meanwhile we'll use Dig against Luxio. No Intimidate from Luxio, which is nice. This damage will give an idea of their ability.
Heavy blow.
Bronzor has a lot of defenses, so I don't think that's heat proof. I would have expected that with heat proof that would deal a lot less damage.
Starts to attack, but the target Pokemon is underground. A heated battle is unfolding in the Colosseum.
I'll take that first turn, no damage.
Charmander starts to attack. Rushing blow.
What I have done on Pokemon Platinum, I have continued playing with this team. The attacks so far are still the same, but I have leveled them up. 4 of them at this point have evolved once. I'm still gonna use this team as you see now with your Charmander, with Pikachu and stuff. I will use that team throughout my main playthrough of this game. Perhaps in the after game, I will update the team to have some more evolved Pokemon to see how far we can get with those. And then eventually upgrade the moves as well to see where we can get to. But I think this team will always stay the same, and then I'll have like a second pass, like a second battle pass, which is similar, but then with the upgraded team. And then, but yeah, so that we can always look back at the very original. The other one I might update. So let's say the first time I use that, it might have, let's say, a Prinplup and Charmeleon, but the time after, I would update that to maybe also have Granbull, but then I just update that same new pass. Dang, I should use Rock Slide. I thought Fire Punch would be enough. Yeah, that convinces me more that Bronzor didn't have Heat Proof, because Bronzor more defensive than Kricketune. Uh-oh. That hurts.
Taken down by an intense blow.
Sending out Snubbull for the Intimidates on the final 2 Pokemon.
Snubbull is sent out. The battle has reached its final stage. It couldn't take it. It's down. A fierce blow. Such amazing power. A smashing blow.
Smashing. Rock smashing.
The red corner stands with their backs against the wall. The rest is up to the last Pokémon. Delcatty protects itself.
Why would they protect now? There's no toxic active. You're just giving Snubbull one extra turn to get out of the attraction.
Delcatty protected
Maybe they're thinking, should I use counter or mirror cut? But I'm pretty sure Delcatty doesn't learn either.
By the minute. Rushing blow. It went down. The battle has ended. The blue corner has won the game.
Poison Tongue Boy, and he uses a grand total of 1 poison type Pokemon. This is really a theme team then? So that's the Poison Tongue. He just doesn't like people. He just calls us a bunch of losers. Well, us and others.
The Colosseum is
That's probably what they mean with Poison Tongue. It's not very nice words that he speaks.
The blue corner suddenly.
Actually, I switched this thing out to counter Staravia, but now I have sent something out this week to Machoke. I don't expect Machoke to hit him with a fighting move, considering Bulbasaur would have resisted a Charmander or not, but at least they get the Intimidate off.
Begins. The blue corner makes the first attack. Massive damage.
Nice. Really? He used Vital Throw on Bulbasaur?
A fierce blow.
Okay, my mistake of setting in Snubbull against the Machoke, but still, Vital Throw on a Bulbasaur, even though there was a Charmander. Don't send out Bulbasaur. Do not send out Bulbasaur. Send out Baltoy. Thank you.
The battle opens with some intense fighting.
Let's see what we can make of this. Oh no, it goes first.
Aerial ace hits.
Not a good go. Not a good start.
Down and out.
In terms of remaining Pokemon, we're tied, but I'm not looking.
It went down.
We're not looking very good. At least the thing that is dangerous to Bulbasaur is gone.
Machoke cannot move.
And Machoke flinched. I'll take that. If they have Graveler, I want to have Flower Power. Otherwise, I want Char. Send up Flower Power. Because it can set up Light Screen as well. In case it's useful. I want a Char.
Bulbasaur is sent out.
Do we team against one of them?
Remaining Pokemon,
I can Psybeam them both.
Who will break this balance?
I don't think it'll be that useful to use Light Screen right now. Machoke's already been weakened once, although it has pretty high physical attack. I think I want to attack Roselia. This with both. I'm actually thinking of using if this is a KO this turn, then next turn's just Explosion. And then have Charmander remaining. Absorb.
A smashing blow.
Actually, for Absorb, that's pretty good damage. don't think it'll KO though. That was all a side beam. I keep like basing the damage I expect Baltoy to deal on the moves that the others do, because they have around the same base stats. Like some will be higher physical defense, some higher physical attacks, and things like that. But Baltoy is mostly trained in like its defenses and its HP, while the others are more trained towards their attacking stats, if they have more, or just one of them, if they have one. And due to that, I would have expected this combination of Sludge and Psybeam to be a KO on Roselia, even though it's not. And if Baltoy was more trained in its attacking stats, then I would have expected Dig in like the first fight against the Pikachu girl to Dig to have one shot at their Luxio. That didn't happen either. So there's advantages and disadvantages of training more defenses. If he has guts, that poison's a problem.
Machoke suffers from poison.
If it's Graveler, I'm not gonna Explosion. And now that I'm not gonna Explosion. In that case, I'm just gonna Psybeam Machoke and Magical Leaf Graveler. I remember yesterday, outside of the recording, I was playing through a bit of Crystal Colosseum, and I had a Pokemon with Explosion. It might have actually just been Baltoy that I used another time, because I used this team generally like once or twice more in the same Colosseum to have an extra bit of difficulty. And then I considered finishing off the fight with Explosion. It was a double battle as well. Eventually didn't, because of like, what if they have Protect or something like that. And, well, I ended up winning the fight with just only one Pokemon left. It ended up being really close. I didn't use it because it didn't feel right to end with Explosion, even though in a way it was pretty safe, unless they like had a big counter for it. But it actually turned out that I almost lost because I didn't use Explosion. Luckily I was able to win that one. I hope they send out Unknown, because Unknown isn't all that strong. Not that useful. I'll send in Dozer, because it can, with Bite, hit Chimecho, hit Unknown, hit Vigoroth. Pennington, there's not a lot of coverage on their team.
The once peaceful air is now turning thick with tension at the appearance of such intense Pokémon.
So is this like the leader of Pokemon Vortex, like its creator, Patrick? Because that's his name, I noticed it. Is this Patrick telling me I could go make more Pokemon Vortex videos? In a way, I want to. I haven't played Vortex very much in the past month. I think this is the first month where I've had maybe half the daily Logan rewards, while usually I have either all or very close to all of them. I don't want to play more Vortex, not really like standard, because I don't really feel like playing. I don't want to make the standard playing videos. I've been asked to do more tutorial videos. One that was actually requested me just yesterday was to make one on Ultra Beasts, and then I thought, yeah, I can do that, but that'll be very similar to the legendary one, just with a few other details. And then I realized, wait, that could actually just be a good thing to make, because that won't cost all that much time in terms of setting it up and editing. I do know that if I make a video like that, I want to make it well. So I'm gonna put some work into that, but I could make an Ultra Beast tutorial, because I don't think I have mentioned that in the legendary video. But I will check though. I'll check the legendary Pokemon video, the tutorial one, to see if I've mentioned Ultra Beasts. If I have, then I'm not gonna make the Ultra Beast tutorial. If I haven't, then I will add to it. Well, with a separate video. And then I might reference a legendary Pokemon video with some things, like how you unlock legendaries, because that's the same for Ultra Beasts. But otherwise, I might just make that one.
Colosseum is sent out. Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory? The blue corner calls their Pokémon back. Baltoy is sent out. A fierce blow. It's a direct hit. Luxio starts to attack. It didn't do anything. Snubbull dozes off. It hits. Snubbull won't wake up. Rock slide tumbles down. It went down. A gnome is sent out. The blue corner currently leads. Can they end this quickly? A small hit. Snubbull still can't move. Rock slide tumbles down. It went down. An exhausting battle between both sides. The red corner stands with their backs against the wall. Unknown will be lucky to get through this crisis. Baltoy burrowed its way underground. Unknown starts to attack, but the target Pokemon is underground. The battle has reached its final stage.
Come on, I wanted to use it.
Tension is peaking.
Wait, it's Levitate, isn't it?
The move fails.
I barely fight. Oh no, I forgot about it.
That's a hit this time.
Maybe it was helped by the fact that it doesn't actually levitate in this
is
game.
getting closer by the minute.
No, I do get more chance to use Metronome. I do like to occasionally use it, only when it's safe though, because otherwise I would have just used Bite. But it feels safer, especially with the Pokemon in the back, so even Explosion wouldn't make me lose. It's very unlikely I would use Metronome if it's like if Spinny and Dozer would be my final two Pokemon, because then if Self-Destructive Explosion comes out, it'd be a draw, and I'm pretty sure then I don't continue.
A huge amount of damage. It's down.
I do like to use Metronome occasionally just to see what comes out, have some fun with it.
Total victory for the blue corner.
Now I have a giant plushie to take home. Yay! Alright, we beat the leader Pokemon Vortex. We don't have to make Vortex videos. Sorry. Just kidding. I probably will still. I just don't really know what. If any Pokemon Vortex viewers who like to see my Pokemon Vortex videos are watching this video, please let me know what kind of videos you like, what kind of videos you'd like to see. Just so I have an idea. Because, like, standard gameplay, I don't really feel that much like it at the moment. I could do specific hunting, but yeah, I'm just not having as much fun with Vortex at the moment, which is why I haven't played it much, which is why I haven't made that many videos about it, but let me know what you want to see, because then I can cater towards that. And maybe then that'll motivate me more if I know more about what you guys want.
This is an important battle for both trainers. It's time to think about a cautious battle strategy. And now, the battle begins. Bulbasaur fell asleep. That hurt. It hits. The blue corner already has a Pokémon sleeping. I wonder how this is going to affect the battle. Ah, it was poison! It hit two Pokémon at once! That dealt some damage.
Interesting thing I noticed here, because Wartortle moved in between Piplup and Bulbasaur, I knew it last turn already. There's a speed tie, because Piplup and Bulbasaur are already speed tied with each other. And with Wartortle going in between them, that means Wartortle is speed tied with Piplup and Bulbasaur.
Piplup seems to be in pain.
A starter Pokemon that's evolved is tying in speed with two starters. Pretty interesting.
A beautiful attack! Bulbasaur woke up. Nicely done! Piplup faces a great deal of pressure. It's being ganged up on. It's down due to damage from poison. Pikachu is sent out. The blue corner trails slightly when comparing the number of remaining Pokémon, but we still can't predict the outcome of the battle. Big hit! It went down! A fierce blow! Such amazing power! Solid hit, but this is not a favorable matchup. Uchiena is sent out. Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. What kind of developments can we expect to see next? Hit by Brick Break. A huge amount of damage. It's down. Bam! It couldn't take it. It's down. Wigglytuff is sent out. Fierce blow! Such amazing power! Wigglytuff restored its health and feels the relief. Hit! That hurt! The move fails! The battle has reached its final stage. By Brick Break. It went down! Game, set, and match. The blue corner has won the game. This is an important battle for both trainers. Neither side can afford to give up in this battle. The blue corner suddenly calls their Pokémon back. Baltoy is sent out. The stage is set and the curtain is up. Bam! A brilliant attack right from the start. It's down already. Butterfree is sent out. A beautiful attack! Rock Slide tumbles down. A huge amount of damage. It's down. Its speed fell. A harsh battle is taking place. Staravia is sent out. The blue corner currently leads. Can they end this quickly? Blow. Such amazing power. Machoke restored its health and feels the relief. Big hit! It couldn't survive the second hit and goes down. The red corner stands with their backs against the wall. The rest is up to the last Pokémon. The blue corner calls their Pokémon back. Snubbull is sent out. Staravia starts to attack. It hits. A fierce blow. Staravia barely holds on. Staravia desperately holds on. Slammed him. It went down. The battle has ended. It's a total victory for the blue corner. Both corners are so full of energy that there's no doubt this will be a great battle. The stage is set and the curtain is up. The red corner makes the first attack. A big hit already. battle opened with some intense fighting. Big hit! It's down and out. Nicely done! Rotom faces a great deal of pressure. Snubbull is sent out. Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory? Rotom starts to attack. Big hit! Taken down by an intense blow.
Okay, so this battle isn't... wow, voice crack. This battle isn't exactly going the way I was hoping it would go. The Rotom getting the ominous wind boost at the start didn't help. It would have KO'd it first with the second hit and Charmander if it wouldn't have done that. Yeah, I really hope that the Delibird doesn't have an Ice or Flying move, that it's just present, which is possible. I feel unlikely but possible. The rest of the opposing team isn't all that great. I think it had Puzzle, I think, and a Pachirisu, it had Snover, which has a lot of weaknesses, which I can definitely hit. Let's see, it might be useful. I'm gonna attack Plusle in the hopes that Delibird doesn't have something for Bulbasaur. Yeah, keep doing that. Hit small hits. It would have been great if Rock Slide hit Delibird. That it didn't help me that missed. Thief. That's not Pluck. That's not Aerial Ace. That's not Powder Snow. I'm okay with that. Ledge going to set up some defenses. Now let's attack.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory?
If you finish off Plusle, you're gonna hit Delibird, maybe even flinch it. Plusle's faster anyway.
Hit. A fierce blow. Delibird barely
damage.
holds on. Delibird cannot
Nice,
move.
got the flinch as well.
Slammed him.
Tying up the game. We have a Snubbull that's faster than the Delibird. Snubbull can't take out Delibird. So, I'd almost call it a 2-to-1 score. Oh, they also have Minun.
In terms of the number of remaining Pokemon, it's an even 50-50.
Sludge on Minun, and make sure to use Dozer on Delibird to go faster than it, so it just doesn't get a turn. That's Sludge. Okay, well, you're gonna just get a Sludge back. But first, I'd like the lead in this battle. Headbutt.
Rushing blow.
There we go.
It went down. That hurt. It was
Nice, got
poison.
some poison, so that'll be over next turn.
Minun seems to be in pain. This could get dangerous if it lasts too long.
That's Sludge again. The last move used. More effective than Shockwave, so makes sense still using it. But I'm gonna take the win on this turn.
Slammed him.
I was quite afraid. I did get a perfect point in either battle 4 or 5.
It's down.
So I was happy about it. I felt confident enough that I could get that with a nice switch at the end.
Game, set, and
So I have a perfect point, at least one to spend.
corner pulled off an impressive impressive victory.
But obviously I'm just trying to go to victory at all times. And I was able to get it. I was the first to lose 2 Pokemon before they even lost 1, but we made it through. Alright, Colosseum leader time. Wait, they said Colosseum leader, but that was a general term. Welcome the second Colosseum master, Sashay. Alright, let's see. What are we using against Sashay? I'm going to start with Flower Power to set up Light Screen because I feel that'll be useful. And if they happen to send out, if she happens to send out Cherim first, then I have Sludge for that. It's 2 Pokemon that get hit by Spinny. Although Cherim is somewhat dangerous for it, so I'll send in Char. Char's not really weak to anything. Like Shucky's there. Offensively, that thing's not very so. I kind of want a Pennington for Shuckle. I really just call it Shucky because it's similar. It's like a nicknamey name, and that's the nickname it has in 2nd gen. Voltic for Brick Break, but at the same time Dozer also gets that. Oh, Dozer gets Low Kick. Dozer. For Intimidate as well against Lopunny. Alright, second Colosseum Master. It's been a while since we've seen Joe. Here's Sashay.
Now at its final stage, a stronger opponent is going to appear. Both corners are full of energy, so we're sure to see a great battle.
And she has her own music. Let's go.
And now, the battle begins. Its special defense fell. Baltoy burrowed its way underground. Shuckle starts to attack, but the target Pokemon is underground. A heated battle is unfolding in the Colosseum.
Helping Hand on Shuckle? That's surprising. Probably meant to be a plus with mine combo.
A huge amount of damage. It's down.
She'll never get to use that because mine is already gone. Plus, mine can power each other up, which is nice, but she did send them both out.
This time.
A little bit of extra good moves and stats on them, probably, considering it's a Colosseum Master. Leftovers is an item you usually see at these low ranks. Plusle is a slightly more offensive version of Minun, so Dig will definitely take it out. Unless it's holding a Shuka Berry.
Baltoy burrowed its way underground.
So, I'm okay with Flower Power attacking Shuckle, just deal some damage there.
Shuckle starts to attack.
Next turn, I will use Magical Leaf on Plusle, just in case there's either a Focus Sash or a Shuka Berry and it survives. And it's Magical Leaf instead of, Sludge, even though Sludge is slightly stronger, and Bulbasaur holding the Poison Barb, which powers up Sludge more, for another 13 points. Because Magical Leaf will deal more damage on Shuckle. Shuckle resists Sludge. And I do expect that it's most likely that I'll hit Shuckle. There's a little damage there. I'm not very afraid of Shuckle as an offensive threat, so I'm just keeping it there. Dealing with the rest, which I'm more afraid of. I feel like that's the best strategy. There's that Lopunny.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. What kind of developments can we expect to see?
Alright, everyone on Lopunny. Shuckle will helping hand. That one makes sense. Oh, I'm Fake Out, okay.
An intense attack is launched with the helping hand of another Pokemon.
Do get a hit in with Sludge. Going for a perfect point here isn't useful anymore, considering I can't use it after this. Light Screen gun ended up not mattering at all, unless... Well, they're not gonna... If they use special moves now, it's not gonna matter anyway. I'm not gonna set up another Light Screen, because I don't expect any more special moves. And you go. Doing that to make sure that Lopunny can't take me out. I do expect Lopunny to attack Balto because it's weaker. Happened. Whoa, jump kick actually hits herself.
It missed the kick and hurt itself.
Wouldn't have damaged either Bulbasaur or Bulbasaur or Balto that much, but it's still nice to see happen. I'm once again gonna use Magical Leaf. Because this might be over. Magical Leaf will definitely be enough to finish Lopunny off. Dig wouldn't have done it. And then Magical Leaf getting shot. Battle going a lot better than the semi-final did. However, that's because maybe I was a bit lucky with the startup Pokemon. And I think my strategy worked out really well, just targeting the thing that isn't called Shuckle and being able to take them out. Balto being there was very helpful with Dig.
The red corner stands with their backs against the wall.
Made the correct choice in that.
Will be lucky to get through this crisis. A smashing blow.
So we've done Gateway Colosseum, Main Street, Waterfall, Neon, Crystal, and this is now the 6th Colosseum. Oh. The Sunny Park Colosseum. Power Trick. That is a very fancy move that Shuckle has, which can be very, very dangerous. Except it's still super slow, so it's gonna go down. Shuckle has really low attacking stats. Which is what Gyro Ball, even with Helping Hand earlier on, didn't deal much damage. It has extremely high defensive stats. With Power Trick, it basically swaps them. So it becomes an extremely frail, but extremely powerful Pokemon, like the definition of a glass cannon. But it never got to do anything. We've beaten Sunny Park Colosseum's Knockout Challenge. 440 points. A silver badge and a new battle pass. Thank you very much. And we have unlocked Magma Colosseum and Sunset Colosseum. 2 new gimmicks will be introduced in those 2 Colosseums, and one of them is a very special concept, and we'll be seeing that very soon. For now though, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching the Sunny Park Colosseum episode. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.